never want to give them multiple choice.
I blew an opportunity. I probably had 3 sales lost just because they didn't know what to do.
Right. Professional Associate Program. All right. I'll just get that leads only program. That's the end of it. Yep. 20. Okay.
So those are the things that are leads only.
Where are the testimonials?
I didn't put any in.
Oh, you need to.
When I first built this, I was trying to cut it down for time. I was asked to do it under 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And so I didn't have any. I can easily get them, though.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, definitely get testimonials, many as you can.
I got like my guy Blaine. He just started with me. Here's a guy that just started last month, came to my training in June, which I don't do field training anymore. It's all online. But he came to my training in June, bought 1,100 leads, sent out the simple yellow letter that is, covering, blanketing the nation. Of the 1,100 leads he sent out, 200 of them hit the mailboxes over the 4th of July weekend. He got 40 phone calls and 10 deals in the pipeline.
Oh, that's great. 25%, 40 phone calls?
And then between yesterday and today, he gave out 12 homeowner programs and picked up 2 more short sale deals. So he's got 12 deals, 12 programs deployed with only 250 mailings in the mailbox so far. He's deploying 60 a day, 60 letters a day. He's actually hired an assistant now because he can't handle just the phone calls.
Right. That's good. Good.
That would be a good testimony.
Right. Definitely. Good one to know. Let me see. Okay. Is anyone else on this line submitted anything you want me to look at? Rock or Alex, did you guys want me to look at anything? You there?
I think it's just me hanging out.
Okay. All right.
So you got, even with my 4 hidden slides, I'm only at 26 slides.
I saw that, Frank.
But I don't have the testimonies. So
Right.
I add some in. How many should I get, Tim?
How many testimonials?
Yeah.
I would say at a minimum would be 3.
3, got it.
Think about, okay, testimonials will, the purpose of a testimonial is not only for credibility, but the purpose of the testimonial is to overcome the objection. So what are the objections, and how many of them do you need to overcome? So, like, my objections is, and if you see, I give them the objections, and then I give them the testimonials. Give them the objections, give them the testimonial. So I use testimonials for that purpose, is to overcome the objections, and at the same time, it's the credibility, the credibility as well, and also I get them to also imagine themselves having those money, and so really it's a combination of all of those things, but the most important thing is
we just went through. At what point did you identify a couple of things in your mind that kind of struck you as, well, I have an objection about this, or something like that? Did anything come across and strike you throughout here that would be a good opportunity to drop in a testimony to counteract whatever that thought may have been?
Okay, hold on here.
My challenge is I'm very close to this,
right?
And I have no objections to it because I just watch it work miracles all the time.
Well,
so to me, it's the brain, but others can see things I can't.
Right. Well, I mean, you really should be asking your customers more than me, but if I have to give you just the basic objections, is I don't have time, I don't have money, I don't know what to do. Huh? No time, no money, don't know what to do.
Lack of knowledge.
Right. And will somebody hold my hands? Are these leads? Are these leads Are these leads good, or how much more money is it going to cost me beyond this?
Okay, so
Pat, can you think of other objections that you would have or questions you would have regarding this? You don't need to answer every single objection, Frank. You only pick the top few.
I'd like to raise a couple. Like, I definitely want to do the lack of knowledge because I have a resource center, and I can get a testimony about people using the resource center.
Okay.
The secret underground, resource center to get what they need.
Right.
The no money one, I really don't have one for that, other than how like Blaine just he's got an inordinate amount of deals in the pipeline. Now they're not closed deals, but when you couple it with a program like Pat's, he's got 12 short sales in the pipeline already that he's processing with Jeff Collar's group. And I know for a fact 10 of them aren't going to go anywhere. They just don't. Statistically, you do about 10 to 20% or maximum are about what you're going to get done. So, a program like Pat's would show how you can turn some of those into cash quickly.
Right.
I would suspect that some of them could be very valuable, even loading those kinds of, like where maybe my students had access to you, and they could load the deal on your site. So being part of your program could be beneficial because they can wholesale deals off.
Right.
Things like that. There's other ways to get around that, but I don't do coaching. I get people calling me as if I were a coach, but I just don't have the time for it.
Right.
I'm constantly trying to put them off, so I'm constantly pushing them over to Todd Dotson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you definitely want to do a call with Todd Dotson too, by the way. You definitely do.
Yeah, I know Todd pretty far back, and he's been wanting me to do that.
Class, right?
Huh?
You took his class, right?
Yeah, I took his class.
He said he trained many people who are on the circuit today.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what he did then. I don't know how long ago you took it, but I just took his boot camp 2 weeks ago, and the guy's dead on with what he's doing. He's got some really awesome strategies for flipping money around.
Right. Yeah, he's good. I mean, he's been around for a while. So definitely.
Sure.
Definitely a good guy. Pat, do you have any other comments for Frank there? Pat. Guess so.
Okay. Tim, I appreciate it. By the way, thanks for the feedback on that. I think I have some really good stuff that I can insert here and just liven it up, and now giving it a theme.
Okay. Cool.
So I really like that. Is there anything on these slides in terms of the colors and stuff like that you would change? Background okay, or?
Yeah, the background's fine. I like the background. Yeah.
Looks like I have the same one as foreclosures.
Yeah. This is theirs. Yep, you sure do. Hey, it's the exact same one. Yep.
I just use the default one out of the system.
Yeah. So, hey, Foreclosures Daily do really well with this presentation. So,
and this one did really well on your call too?
No, we haven't promoted this one on a call. This one did really well at a live seminar.
In a live one, got it. Well, it's a high ticket item.
Right.
I don't know that a call would get it done.
The way they set it up, the call, might be able to get it done. But it's a pretty good one. It's a good one to study from. There's no doubt about it. So I'm going
right
over here.
I like that bar across the bottom that they have in there, the foreclosures daily investing system. It's just constantly there.
Right.
I'm wondering if I should get something in there about the pre-foreclosure investing system or something like that.
Right.
And that way it's just consistent. Then at the end, that's what I'm selling. I'm selling a pre-foreclosure investing system.
Right. Yeah. And it's a good branding tool too. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that. I like that tool. I finally upgraded to 2007 so that I can do that. But everybody uses Hunter. Foreclosures Daily does. So does Jeff Collar. They all seem to use Hunter as an example.
Oh yeah. Good. Hunter is a good testimonial for everybody.
Hunter must be like, man, this is great because he's got his own business ready to promote it and stuff.
Right.
And I met Hunter at Marshall Silver's.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, do you have any other questions for me before we call it a day?
Price point? Is that good price points from what you see for webinars?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's fine. I don't. It really depends on your objectives. If your objective is to get more people into your pipeline because you have back end coaching products, then lower price points is better. But if you don't have any coaching, you don't have any other back end, then high points is fine. I mean, I've sold $1,500 is fine. I guess the highest I've sold so far on a webinar was $2,000, and we did 2 payments for $997 each.
I can do payments.
2 payments.
I can take payments on this.
You can take payments on this.
3 payments at $500 a pop.
I wouldn't do 3. I wouldn't do 3 if I were you, because you might have a higher refund rate on the 500 people.
Got it.
So like I'm thinking about changing my price point to a lower price point and get rid of the payments, the multiple payments, because that's where we get a much higher refund rate is on those payment plans.
Yeah, I see.
Because those are the people that buy it and then next month they don't have money for their bills and they want to get the refund so they can use that money to pay their bills. It's ridiculous.
I got you. They're playing. Some of them are playing games.
Right.
I got you.
Because they think that they're going to buy your system, they're going to make money, by the time the next bill comes around, and if they don't do that, then they need the money back to pay the bills.
Right. I get that. At this price point, is it worth not doing a payment plan, or is that going to leave too many people out?
At $1,500, I personally would do payment plan, but I would do the payment plan of say, like $797 2 payments.
Got it. Just
so,
down the middle.
Huh? No, $797. That means that you're going to get an extra $100.
Right. I was going to say split it down the middle and add $50.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I gotcha.
Yeah. So I would do something like that. I would even charge $200 more. So that would be $847 times 2 or something. $848.50 or something. Whatever it is, I don't know. You figure that out.
Yeah, that's easy. And then you do it like 30 days apart.
Right.
Okay. If somebody refunds, here's the thing, I don't give them, after they're in it, once they're set up, there are no refunds after 3 days. I don't have that guarantee because I've got hard costs involved once I get them all set up. And when I bought leads, When I get them set up in the CRM and I've started paying for that $59 user seat, I've started paying for that. And I do that right out of the gate.
I see. Okay, well...
I generally don't give a
that's going to be... Yeah. Okay, well, if you don't